so AJ, what this means to you is this.
Mm-hmm.
Number one is you have a beautiful kitchen.
Yeah,
Right?
thank you.
I love what you've done with it, and now I think you're going to love what we can do with it.
Okay.
All right, you're going to love that lighting. Now the only problem is you're asking me to install that lighting on a system that we already know has failed.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Because now you're asking sensitive equipment, LED lighting, LED drivers and dimmers, LED track lighting to operate at 109 volts. Well, and that's even without even knowing what are the connections like. So this is what it means to you. High voltage drop, that's what we had at the 8.6 and the 8.5% voltage drop, right?
Right.
Which reduce your voltage to 109 or even lower volts, right? If you take that and you combine it with poor connections, this can cause what the National Electrical Code says glowing connections, and that's overheating connections. It's just part of Ohm's law. If you take electrical current and you add resistance to it, what resistance does is it takes electrical energy and it turns it into heat energy. Well, that's great for a heater that you buy, you put in your living room, right?
Yeah.
While you're sitting there, looking out the window, reading your newspaper.
Yep.
But that's not good when it's behind your walls and it's behind your connections and it's behind those, your electrical devices, right?
Okay.
So poor connections also, they're a hazard to your home. They're a hazard because they cause the systems, they compromise your reliability in your electrical system. Poor connections also can cause those fire guard breakers, those smart breakers, right?
Yeah.
They can start tripping because they're gonna see the danger of arcing wires, right? If you have poor connections, and they're gonna trip, and you're gonna get upset about that.
Yeah.
In fact, you're probably gonna call me and say, "Hey, your stuff isn't working right."
Right.
And I'll have to come back and say, my stuff's working great. It's finding out the problems. So, for an example, we want to add lights to the circuit.
Okay.
All right? And we want to make that kitchen beautiful. And this is the existing circuit. Well, I don't know what this connection is like. I don't know what this connection is like. So you have your black wire going out, and it goes through and in and out and in and out and in and out. And then I'm going to take off of that and tie onto a brand new system. I mean, your new lighting system.
Right.
All right. And then you have the white wire returning, doing the same thing. Well, any one of those connections, if they're bad, is going to be a connection that's going to fail. Or a connection that even is going to lower your voltage.
Okay.
All right. Causing your ampacity to go up. Anytime you have ampacity or current going up, that's where heat is related to. And that's what breakers are trying to protect you from. Right? Don't draw too much current. Right?
Right.
It's stopping you so you don't cause a hazard. So what we've done is we put together a quality connection analysis, because I just want to make sure that when we get that installed, it's going to work, and it's going to work for as long as I say it is, right?
Okay.
Remember, any fixture or product that we install, we're going to stand behind it for 3 years.
Of course.
That's our guarantee.
Yep.
Whether the warranty is or not, we're going to stand behind it for 3 years. So what a level 3 does is a level 3 allows us to do a whole home connection analysis. I need to find out what are the connections like, what's going on. And especially when you do remodels and your house has been redone, you're probably going to have a lot of different wiring methods going on.
Right.
Also, it's going to allow us to do a whole home grounding system analysis. That's that safety net, the immune system, and then also get that surge protection. Because when you have those weak points, surges come in and they're going to hit them over and over and over again, right? And it's just going to make them weaker, not better. It's not going to fix them.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
A level 2 is a whole house connection analysis and a whole home surge protection device installed. But then we're going to be leaving the grounding system alone.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And then a level 1 is the whole house connection analysis. At least that's kind of like our minimum. Let's get that figured out before we start adding to it.
Yeah.
So you do have a standard rate or you have the club rate. What would you like me to do to move forward in regards to your high voltage drop system that you got right now?
Well, since I am putting new lights in, or sensitive, as you said, I want to take care of it. So let's do the 3. So
All right. Did you want to do the club rate and take advantage of that savings right off the bat?
Let's wait.
Okay.
Just to see how much it's going to be.
It sounds like you might have some questions about that, and I'd be more than happy to answer those as we move forward. All right?
All right.
Okay. And then I get him to sign, initial, authorize.
Now, some customers will say, no, just give me a price on doing the lighting, and we'll just worry about this later, or something like that. So why don't we go ahead and try that?
So what did you, so you have your standard rate, or you could take advantage of your club rate? Well, how would you like me to move forward in dealing with this, the high voltage in your home?
Let's wait on this. I just want to get a price on the lighting first, because I don't want to do the QCA.
Okay, so you don't want to do this, or did you want to wait? I'm sorry, you.
So, well, I want to get pricing for it and see how much that is, and then see if I should do this
Okay.
as well. Because if there's going to be more charges to it, I don't want to spend too much money on this.
Okay. Yes, I can definitely give you options
Mm-hmm.
for different aspects of the lighting that you would like, but you're still asking me to put it on a system that's failed at this time. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Normally I would say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get those prices for you.
Mm-hmm.
And when did you want me to get our manager on the line?
So I would let them know that if I'm hearing you correctly, maybe I'll just take your
Yep.
spot real quick. So, so AJ, if I'm hearing you correctly, you just kind of want to know how much it's going to cost, right?
Right.
That's kind of what you're getting at.
Yep.
So even if I give you a price on the lights, that's not going to give you what you want. What you
Right.
want is a price for the lights, but what you need is a price to get this, at least figure out what it is, maybe fix it and the lights.
Yep.
So I understand you want a price for the lights, and that makes total sense. But if this is going to cost maybe more than the lights,
Mm-hmm.
it really doesn't help you with your budgeting.
All right.
Was that fair to say?
Yeah.
So once you say it'd be good to at least figure this out, figure out what's going on, then you can decide what's in your budget, what's not in your budget, if you don't want to do anything, if you want to do something. Because otherwise, there's really, we're just throwing numbers in the air. It's not
Yeah.
really going to help you.
Yeah. Let's just let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. And if he says no, he's probably not going to go ahead with this project anyway. He's just trying to get some prices, right? He's probably not that serious. So we're going to give him prices. We'll give him prices to do the lighting, but we're going to put in there no warranty.
Correct.
No warranty on any of this due to high voltage drop and possibly poor connections.
Yep.
What we've also found is successful
Mm-hmm.
is coming back with the pricing. Hey AJ, so here are the options that I have for you in the lighting. Now remember, I'm not going to be able to warranty any of this because I know already the system's not safe and reliable.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the prices for that. And what would you like to do for your different lighting options?
Let's go with option 3.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that today. We still need to know what we're gonna do. What are you gonna do with the environment that your electrical system is in right now?
Well, I'm just gonna leave it so we can get the lights installed. Something my wife wants, and then if it goes bad, then you guys can come back and do it.
Okay, you had mentioned your wife on this
Mhm.
one. Is this something that you would like your wife to be a part of in this decision?
I would, but she's working right now. She
Okay.
doesn't have access to the phone.
You know what? Again, customer service, what we're about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're built on.
Yeah.
I would be more than happy to come back and actually share with your wife because I know it's a lot of information. It's probably the first time you've ever heard anything like this.
Yeah, I'm like a deer in headlights.
Okay.
Drinking on a water fountain.
All right. I would be more than happy to come back and talk with you and your wife about it because it is important. Again, my goal is this: I want to make sure your home is safe.
Correct.
I want to
Yeah.
make sure it's reliable, and this right now is the only way I know how to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So I could do a Wednesday evening or I could do a Thursday evening at 4 to 6. Does that work for you guys?
Wednesday works.
All right, I'm gonna put that down then Wednesday. So I'll come back and then that way I can explain, and any questions you have, you just let me know about it, and hopefully we can get this figured out, all right?
Okay.
Okay.